Morning. So it's currently Wednesday the 6th of July, 11 o'clock in the morning. It's about 18 degrees and I am back in my old stomping ground of Ormskirk. This is where I went to university to train to become a nurse at Edge Hill. I know I said I weren't going to come out again this week, but I couldn't help myself. But this is definitely it for this week as I start my nights tonight. So today I've decided to wear my Diabetes UK jersey, get the word out there that this is what we're doing the ride for. Before I start my ride this morning, I just wanted to briefly talk to you about some facts and figures regarding diabetes in the UK. So there's currently about 1 in 16 people who have diabetes, which is approximately 4 million people living with the condition in the UK. By 2025, that's expected to rise to about 5 million people. 10% of those have type 1 and 90% of those have type 2. So not only is it a big thing for people to live with, it's also a massive strain on our health service. And being a nurse, obviously it's a personal thing for me, but also a professional thing. Currently 10% of the NHS budget is spent on diabetes care, which is approximately about £10 billion a year, which works out to be about £1 million an hour is spent on diabetes care, whether that be directly or indirectly due to diabetes or complications that arise regarding diabetes. Complications that can arise are stroke, heart failure, heart disease, seizures due to hypos, DKA, which is very, very high blood sugars, and ketones. In the NHS currently, about 30% of all hospital beds are taken up by somebody who has diabetes. So you can see why it's such a big problem in this country and why we need to raise as much money as possible for Diabetes UK, who support these people who live with diabetes, who support the families of people who live with diabetes, along with research that is paramount in finding a cure. As it says on my Just Giving page, I'm imagining a future without diabetes. I don't want families to go through what our family have been through with my brother Andrew. As you may or may not know, Andrew had type 1 diabetes for 10 years. He was diagnosed when he was 17. And in those 10 years, he struggled immensely with his condition. I don't think he ever came to terms with the fact that he had diabetes. And 3 years ago, Andrew went to bed quite well, and he never woke up. So I don't want other families to go through basically the hell that my family have been through because of this terrible, terrible condition. So please, please donate whatever you can. The link to my Just Giving page is in the comments below, and here is the text donation number. So I'm now going to compose myself because I'm getting a bit emotional, get the bike out and get on the road. See you in a bit.